Hey, welcome back to my kitchen. Welcome back to Cooking Around's kitchen. What do we have for you today? Lasagna, but a very special lasagna. It is a 30-minute Mexican lasagna. Absolutely awesome. Great for the whole family. Everyone's going to enjoy it. So let's get going right now with this recipe. Okay, what do we got here? We got some fresh ground beef. I've got some corn, tomatoes, and I've got some beans. And to put it all together, I'm going to be using a taco mix. But if you want to do it from scratch, just check this link down here and I'll show you how to do that. And with two types of cheeses, this is going to be absolutely awesome. And guess what? Look what we're going to use instead of pasta. We are going to use these wraps. Now I'm using flour wraps here, but you can use corn if you want. So let's get going. Let's get a heavy pan, and I want you to add here about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and let's get it hot. Now here I'm adding about 1 pound and a bit of ground beef. Now this is a medium ground beef. You can add lean beef if you want, but you know something? I find the medium gives a little bit more taste. And now we're going to fry it until it becomes medium brown. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes on medium high, and you can see it's not completely brown. That's the way I want it. Now I want you to add half a medium onion diced just like this, and this is going to give it that awesome taste. Now let's bring it up a notch. I want you to add 1 red sweet pepper. You can use green or yellow if you want, and this is going to give it a nice pizzazz taste to it and color. Now let this go for 2 minutes, and again I shall be back. And to make it Mexican, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of hot pepper flakes. Oh, this is going to make it spicy. And now I'm adding 1 package of my favorite taco mix. Now you can add any taco mix if you want, or you can look at my blog and I'll show you how to make it right from scratch. Okay, now I want you to cover it and let it go for about 4 to 5 minutes, and guess what? Once again, we shall be back. Okay, we're back. It's been about 5 minutes on medium heat, and now look how that's looking. Absolutely awesome, yummy. And now what we're going to add is we are going to add now 1 can of diced tomato. You can add fresh if you want, and on top of that I want you to add half a can of sweet drained corn. And now here comes 1 can of drained red kidney beans. Absolutely awesome. This is just what it's going to make it absolutely perfect and absolutely Mexican. Now I want you to cover it, keep it at medium heat, and I want you to let this go for 15 to 20 minutes, and again we shall be back. Get a large deep dish, and I want you to put this enchilada sauce in that is homemade. Just check out my blog and I'll show you how to make that. And I want you to start by putting on the bottom. The reason is I want to keep a high moisture contact. I don't want nothing to dry out on the bottom, so this will keep it nice and moist. Now grab your wraps, cut it in half, and this can be tricky, but you know something, just move it around, just get the bottom completely covered. Nobody's gonna see this once everything is on top, just like this. But you can see how am I doing it. Fits this way, fits that way, tuck it here, tuck it there. It's going to work out just perfect. Now I want you to grab your sauce mix, and I want you to put in about 1/3 in, just like that. Just spread it out like that. And you don't have to be perfect. Your family's still going to love you, don't worry. So now spread it around nice and evenly, and I want you to grab your cheese, and this is the 2 blend cheese that I made. Check my blog and I'll tell you exactly how it's made, and I want you to spread that around. But you know something, you don't really have to spread too much because the cheese will go around nice and evenly, just like this. Okay, let's add the wraps again, nice and evenly, right on top of the cheese like this. You must be getting to be a pro by now at this. And look how that's looking. And now I want you to grab your enchilada sauce and put the other half in. And I just want you to spread it all around just like this. And we shall be back. Okay, this part is done, so now let's grab the meat mixture again, and now I want you to add another 1/3 to the dish, and I want you to spread it all around just like this. And now take a look how it's looking. Now again, once again, here we go with the wraps, and I want you to cover the top completely. And like I said, you must be getting really to be an expert on this part here. Okay, it's almost done. Grab the rest of your meat mixture and add it all to the top. Just like this, spread it all around. Just take a look and see how that's looking now. And finish it off with the rest of the cheese. Just spread it all over the top, just like that. And don't worry, because the cheese will melt and it will go absolutely everywhere. And now here comes the simple part. I want you to put it in the oven, unwrapped for about 20 to 25 minutes, or until you see it boiling on the sides. And guess what? Once again, I shall be back. And here it is. Now what I did was I sprinkled some green onions on top, just like that. And you can add some sliced black olives if you want. Let it cool down for 20 minutes and it's ready to serve. So once again, thank you very much for allowing me into your homes. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and I'll see you again on my next cooking video. Bye now from Tony and Cooking Around.